Welcome back everybody to another video, and today we'll be back to climbing Midladder with Logbait. And honestly, I've been having a lot of fun recently just playing this deck, just stacking up princesses, tricking people with the goblin barrel, and just winning a lot of games. So right off the bat here, I'm gonna protect my princess with the knight, and I'll use the skeleton army to protect the princess again from the mini P.E.K.K.A. And it's just really strong to keep your princesses alive whenever you're playing Logbait, because it just provides so much value and they have to answer it since it doesn't cross the bridge. Now over here, I just tossed out the most worst rocket of all time and just completely missed the witch. But that's okay, because the rest of the game, I am not making a single mistake. So that was the only mistake that you're gonna see, and we're playing basically 6 elixir down now, and my E-Spirit doesn't even kill level 11 skeletons, so that's gonna be fun. I think that's also just another thing about just playing mid-ladder and with under-leveled cards. I'm gonna have to deal with these wonky interactions. But that's all good, because I'm gonna make back all of those elixir and ultimately win the game. As you can see, he basically has not touched my tower yet. So we're gonna wait over here to 10 elixir and then pop down the princess to help deal with the Inferno Dragon. And yeah, he uses another skeleton barrel, and the princess should clean up really nicely over here. I'm gonna use my skeleton army. His skeletons are gonna beat my skeletons since they're over leveled, because mine doesn't kill his in one shot, which is just a little bit sad. But that's all good, because the princess is really good at cleaning up, and with the log here, it's gonna clean up everything. And I will let the Hog Rider hit my tower, just because like I'm not too concerned with him taking damage. This were a top level game, I would definitely use my Inferno Tower, but since I know like they're not the best over here, I just want to have more elixir to go in. Like, just look at this, the Goblin Barrel just does so much damage over here. And now I have 2 princes on the board, and he still has to answer the one on the right, otherwise he's going to take too much damage. And he spends his Inferno Dragon on that, so I'm going to split my skeleton over here so that some of them will help deal with the Inferno Dragon, since the Inferno Dragon will be stuck on doing that. I'm going to use an E-Spear here just to reset the Inferno Dragon for no particular reason, and also just damage the witch a little bit. And he has the evil skeleton army, but that's all good. Like, look at this, 2 princes on the board is just too much for him to deal with. Like, he can't deal with all of this. I'm gonna toss the barrel over here, and yeah, this should be GG's very soon. And the princess is still on the tower. I'm just gonna spam here to protect it and use the Inferno Tower, but the princess is gonna get the tower now. So yeah, very nice first game and very fun. And I do hope that if you guys are also playing Logbait, or if you guys are doing mid-ladder, like, I hope you guys also do have a lot of fun with this. So let's move on to the next match. So over here, I do want to apologize first of all that this recording did not have sound over it, so I'm probably just gonna put some music on top of it. But I still want to show this match because it was pretty fun to play, and this guy was running Mega Knights and all that stuff, and it was quite an exciting match. So he's gonna go pretty aggressive here with a witch and a Firecracker Hog, which is honestly a pretty good play, because Firecracker and Hog are a pretty good combo together. There's a whole Hog Earthquake deck that utilizes that, and it's good. So it does look like a tougher opponent over here, but obviously people still make mistakes, and you just have to capitalize on those and you will win. And that's the beauty of playing a deck like this, because his deck is still pretty wonky. Like, he places Mega Knight wrong in the back. Like, he should at least target 2 of the goblins over there. And Mega Knights honestly is very scary, especially if over leveled, like level 7 Inferno Tower dealing with a level 11 one. But it's fine, because in level 7 Inferno Tower, the Inferno Tower by itself can solo a Mega Knight. It's scary when they use something else to tank for the Mega Knight or to support the Mega Knight. But honestly, Inferno Tower is good enough to clean up. Tossing our barrel here, the Knight is tanking and just getting a lot of damage. And the thing is, people in mid-ladder, they don't really use spells, and that's a big problem, because things like Goblin Barrel is going to be super hard for them to deal with. Like, look at that, I already took basically his whole tower over here, and this is a good way to activate the King Tower off the Firecracker. You should always try to activate the King Tower with cheap card, or any card, whenever they play a Firecracker, because the King Tower is going to help a lot in your defenses. So far this game is going very beautifully. Basically haven't taken any damage, and I'll put the princess here just to help snipe down the goblin cage, and we're gonna see what he does. Okay, he has a log, and he uses a witch, so this is just free Rocket Valley, and he manages to place on another knight there. I don't know why he did that, but it's extra value for us, and this is just good, right? You get to capitalize on a lot of value here. And yeah, he's just trying to go all in, but we basically just got it from here. Now, if you guys are playing Logbait, like I hope this helps serve as a little guide over here, right? Just defending and then just going in. Like you don't want to go in too hard because you always want to have elixir for defending, because some people, they just have some really weird decks that just have a lot of pushes, so it's going to be a little bit hard to deal with. So that's why you always want to defend first and then toss a barrel, right? Use a knight on a counter attack so that it starts tanking for the barrel. And obviously if you have under level cards, you want to play a bit more defensive, since a lot of them won't really help in the offense. So yeah, another very beautiful game, and we will have one more game going in and we will call it a day there. But here's another interesting game. We're playing against the Cannoneer. Now the Cannoneer is a tower that kind of sucks against swarm units, and Logbait is really good against that because basically everything I'm using is swarm except for the knight, so the Cannoneer is only going to do well with the knight. Now he spent a lot of elixir just doing one barrel. That's 10 elixirs right there, and this prince is just going to clean up house over here. Now I have a very under-level knight and stuff, so I needed to commit more. Like this baby dragon is level 12 and it's just completely destroying my units, but that's all good. Like that's another thing I've been saying, right? If you're playing under level cards, you gotta play more defensively. You gotta be able to be willing to spend more elixir on defense. And of course this guy's not a Mega Knight, but that's all good because the Inferno Tower will clean up house here, clean up the Knight and the Mega Knight. And look at the Princess just going to town on the other side. The Princess already did more damage than I did on the right side. So I'm gonna keep the Inferno Tower alive by defending the Knight, because if he plays anything on a Princess, the Inferno Tower will help clean up. Like over here, I'm just gonna pull the Electro Spirit, the mini peg of the Electro Spirit, and then the Inferno Tower will just clean up that. Now I'm gonna use the Skeleton Army, and look at that. After that interaction, I am up by a lot of damage. So yeah, just look at how bad the Cannoneer Tower is against the Skeleton Army. See, this is another problem, right? Like, once again, especially if you're running Cannoneer Tower, you need to run a spell. And that's that's the thing that most mid-ladder players, they don't have spells. So you always want to do that. So I'm going to put on a Knight here. Normally this Knight should be able to solo everything if it was the same level, and my tower is the same level, but no, so I'm going to have to come in another Princess to help. Take some damage, but that's all good because I get way more damage than him in the later exchanges. And I also have to use the Skeleton Army just so I don't take too much damage here. But that's all good because the Skeleton Army, once again, is really good against the Cannoneer. Just my Mega Knight on it. Yep. And the front tower is just going to help clean up. And the Princess is going ham on the left side again. Now he has the Goblin Barrel. He should have played that earlier, but that's all good. The Lug is going to clean up the Spear Goblins as well. So that's really good for us. And yeah, it's just another same old interaction. So that's another thing when playing with mid-ladder players, is that they don't know how to switch things up. They just do the same things over and over again. And even if they lose interactions, even if they take a lot of damage, they just keep on doing the same thing. So that's really good for us because we just have to rinse and repeat every single time to get a lot of damage. So yeah, this should okay, well he has two evos, a baby dragon evo and archer evo, but that's all good because the baby dragon evo needs to be in the back supporting like a big push, like a Mega Knight or something, but he's not doing that, so I just took his tower. That's the end of the game. So yeah, really beautiful game. And yeah, if you definitely enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please like and subscribe. And if you have any video suggestions, please comment it down, or just any questions if you want to see me play Logbait on my main account or any other decks. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.